This is how it sounds when the hawks cry. Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the webcast from Kotak Securities. I'm a host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm referring to the financial markets in Asia today after the Fed sounded so dovish last night. Dollar index is crashing, dollar rupee is going to open gap down, and equity markets are surging up. And look at the commodity prices, copper at an all-time high. Now, why is this risk on? What did the Fed say? Fed basically said two or three important things. The first one is they said this current rise in inflation, they're seeing it as temporary, and even if inflation stays up for some months, that's not going to compel the Fed to tighten the interest rates in America. So the interest rates will stay near zero for an extended period of time, and Fed is also not going to reduce its purchases of US bonds. So in a nutshell, it means that easy money policy in America continues at a time when the global growth is surging. US GDP is rising at a rapid rate. So global growth is fantastic. US easy money continues. This combination does two things. One, it pushes a lot of money towards emerging markets like India. That leads to appreciation in the emerging market currencies like the rupee, and that also leads to rise in the emerging market equities like Nifty. Now within this, there is a problem for India, that is the rising COVID cases. Now until unless the COVID cases peak out, the headline is not going to become absolutely good for India, which means India will continue to underperform its peers in EM. Having said that, this global backdrop is at least not going to allow a significant negative impact on either the equity market or the currency. This is the macro backdrop. Now coming to the price levels. Dollar rupee May futures may open around 74.46. That is going to be a trade below a critical support of 74.58. That means now closer to, if the dollar rupee gets closer to 74.55, you can go short with a stop loss above 74.70 and aim for 74.05, the next support level, followed by 73.80. On the international currencies, both the euro and the pound are very strong. However, as long as the dollar rupee continues to drift down, it will pull down the euro INR and the GBP INR. So you basically wait for dollar rupee to stabilize before you can look to buy the euro and the pound. Tonight around 6 p.m. Indian time, a major economic data will be released. This is the US GDP numbers for the Jan-March quarter, and it's expected to clock anywhere between 7 to 8% growth. A stronger GDP from America is good news for emerging market equities and emerging market currencies like the Nifty and the rupee. So that's it, folks. Have a fantastic day ahead.